Alright, welcome everyone to another RRWC 2025 Group E group stage match between OhShitMan and Ducker. I will hopefully be joined by the wonderful Observer very, very soon. But for now, I'm gonna start this match off solo. By the looks of things, we'll be traveling to Ambrose Island first, which was OhShitMan's map pick of choice. Afterwards, we'll go to Hokkaido, Ducker's selection for this match, and third will be a random map selected by Hitmaps, which is Chongqing. And it seems my co-caster has arrived. Welcome, Observer. Happy to have you.
Thank you so long. Hi, how are we doing? Sorry for the delay.
Doing a very good. Hope the stream can also hear you. I think we were a bit loud at the start, but I think got audio dialed in now as well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty excited for this match. For this first Ambrose Island. Do you already want to go ahead and take the first spin once it arrives? So
I was literally just coming home and I saw this match, so perfect. All right, so we have no crest, no target pacification, assault rifle as the hippie, and Aka loud pistol as the engineer.
We're immediately thrown into the action. All hands down. No KO on Noel. Doesn't make huge difference, I want to say, since you're likely just going to do the medic at the start, and then you should have enough time to grab the hippie disguise. Actually, the hippie disguise is quite a bit away, but even, like, you can start near it, as OhShitMan has demonstrated.
Yeah, there's definitely a bit of variation in this. The one thing I was going to say that's always scary is whenever it's no target pacification, it's very tough to hit Noel in the head, and we get a lot of body shots, and that usually alerts somebody. So always something cautious. And same with Aka. Loud kills are very kind of taboo on this map for some reason. They really cause people trouble.
Very true. Ducker having issues locking onto the head of the cook, and it's actually restarting over that. The lock on through that window is definitely a tough one.
Yeah, very tough chef to deal with if you don't get there early.
Absolutely. Osh did go for the hippie immediately from the start. Ducker is double seekering Noel, which should give him enough time to run over and grab the hippie disguise. Definitely curious to see how exactly they approach this kill. If what you mentioned, the getting him to actually hit him in the head while he's like in his puking animation can definitely be tough.
So the benefit of OhSh's approach is if he's getting Noel at the pier and he does that seeker where he like isolates himself out on that little pier, that's like the perfect place. Even if this was loud, that would be a perfect place to do a kill like this.
Ooh, true. Tend to just get stuck into the just default strat of seekering him straight at the start, but of course there's alternative options.
Yeah, you love to see the alternatives because it's pretty much clockwork. People starting social hub seekering Noel.
Absolutely. And yeah, Ducker, as mentioned, running towards the hippie area. There is not a lot of other people around here. There's the one researcher and the one guard that patrols back and forth. But Ducker is definitely on a bit of a timer, as he has already double seekered Noel. Osh on the other side, I think has just dropped a durian, if my eyes did not deceive me.
Yeah, seems so. And hopefully gets Noel. Yeah, Noel looks like he's going to appear.
Does indeed. Nice little secluded area. A box perfectly placed. This could be.
OhSh plays this well. You don't even need to get rid of the guards or get rid of Noel. You can just pop him in the head. They won't hear anything, but it's a very scary thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they'll just stand right there and look at the other direction, and OhSh is at least gonna take out this one. But I assume he's gonna get both. He's even luring him closer to the box. He doesn't. I think you might be scared of getting him spotted from the restaurant type area thing.
Totally fair. Should be a pretty safe kill now. Hopefully it's a quiet AR.
Yeah, he didn't bring, or is it in his briefcase? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I
Oh, it
thought for a
is.
second he didn't bring one because the guards do carry them, which is a possibility, especially out here. I guess even a loud kill could be an option. And on the other side, Ducker is having the problem you mentioned. It's a gunshot heard.
Oh, no way he gets away with that.
Yeah, it took care of the guards
Get
first,
out.
or at least one of them. Oof,
Oh my god.
that's a big whoosh. But Ducker made it out. Both players getting the first kill.
Yeah, now the Ak kill, which I wouldn't even call it the easier kill. It's very scary doing loud kill, especially by that toilet. So we might see some long range shooting here.
Yeah, I even wonder if they're gonna do it by the toilet or if it's gonna be the cell block or cell building thing. You can isolate her as well. Especially, I think Ducker doesn't even have an medic anymore. He used both of his seeker shots on Noel, so... Oh, but I guess, yeah, there's the Durian, and Ducker is actually going to go for it.
Wow. Meanwhile, Osh is actually going for the one that you mentioned, so it's going to be fun to see him again side by side.
But yeah, seems like Ducker is already running away, so I think this is going to be a long range, or longer range snipe from him. He placed his empty trank. And this could end up being really, really close. Both players seconds away from getting this kill.
Osh just going to do it without distracting the guard. That's usually sketch. He can run in straight away. Oh my god. Again, the whoosh.
The whoosh, and it worked out for Osh, but it didn't work out for Ducker. I didn't see, I assume he got, the body got spotted. He had to do 2 shots to get the kill. And Osh popped the explosive as well, got the satellite dish. And now that's all that's left is a walk to the exit, and relatively safe at that as well, I believe. Pretty much dumped all the bodies there are, so very little that can go wrong for him anymore. And there it is, exited. 6 minutes 13. OhShitMan taking the lead in
Very nice.
this
His
match.
home pick.
And it always feels good taking your own map pick. It's the one thing you have in control over the match, your own map pick. But now he's going into other territories. Hokkaido picked by Ducker. And looking at the stats, can definitely tell you why. Ducker played it 20 times, won 13 of them. Osh played it 13 times as well, but lost 10 times. Their personal bests are only 1.5 minutes apart, though. 5 minutes 29 versus 4 minutes Ducker's end, as OhShitMan is restarting his Hitman. Or I'm not sure if it was a volunteered restart or if his game actually crashed at the end there. I did not catch that. Either way, he's loading in again.
But yeah, I can see even people saying in chat, yeah, Osh got very lucky there, and Ducker unfortunately didn't get any of that luck with the guards catching. So I'm sure Ducker's going to be punching himself a bit after that Ambrose, but
yeah, it was sadly this time the luck was swayed in Osh's favor. It really did not work out for Ducker. None of those. Nothing in that Ambrose, and even though he still made it quite far, but maybe this now has built up his karma, and he'll get super lucky on the Hokkaido now. Practicing gondola isolation. I feel like I haven't seen that in a very, very long time actually used. There's just so much other stuff you can do in Hokkaido now with the emetics, probably the thing most used, or the aquarium isolation, stuff like that. Rarely see gondola anymore these days.
yeah, Sauna's almost just getting taken out by things like aquarium lore, and just more evolving like instant isolations like the one we just saw. There's so many ways of getting Yuki for such a simple target. You wouldn't expect it to be like 4, 5, 6 different ways of getting her.
Yeah, it's kind of insane that she of all targets apparently has a cycle that's so good for us that we can find so many different ways to get her in different locations. She does allow you to be quite generous in your planning. You can like do, if it's a quick soda skill, you can do a really quick soda skill first and still grab her with an medic or by the aquarium, and if not, that you can also just get her first, do the soda skill afterwards. Usually it's either of those.
I completely forgot about sushi.
True. It's another one. I mean, that's pretty rarely used. It's quite a lengthy one, but does work as well.
Baseball falling object would be amazing. Yeah, I'd love to see that. That'd be a great goal.
That would probably turn. Actually, that would probably end up being something in the restaurant, but we will see. Just a second. It's going to be Soder's electrocution as Janice Portman and Yuki Scalpel as the chef. Not the falling object we wished for, but a Soder's electrocution. Not hard, but probably one of the lengthier Soder's kills.
Yeah, a few things you got to get sorted. Portman, a lot of people like getting him straight away. Got to remember your screwdriver for electro. Got to get rid of the cams. So it's a very scripted kill, but you forget one of them steps and it really screws you over.
Yeah, especially on a map like Hokkaido, the key hackers can actually be the deciding factors, because you gotta get into the electrocution room thing one way or another as well. So let's hope both players brought something for that. Ducker is actually going for a gondola isolation, it seems.
Hope it's probably just so they had an item to drop, but Ducker picked up the scissors, but I assume it was just to stop Yuki, right? And isn't going to be
I think
mistaken.
I think that was perfectly fine. Osh had a bit of troubles with the early Portman isolation. Got spotted doing so. And Ducker did this in practice as well, using the loud gun to distract the hospital director. In this practice it worked, but now it just got the gunshot heard, panicking everyone.
Very strange. I'm not sure why that happened. The door, if it was closed, it should be soundproof. Maybe they were just close enough that the two-door distance got voided or something.
Maybe. But that now puts the advantage in OhShitMan's hands again, using a durian to get Yuki into Portman's suite, which he just used to get Portman as well. Let's hope he took care of that body first, but I assume that he did.
Yeah, I think I could barely see him. The little spinning circles around the corner, so he's just hidden.
Oh, true, yeah. I think you're right.
This is tough. Oh.
And that's red guns.
No. Oh, was it? Oh, I thought
it was. We didn't get a pop-up or anything. The guard didn't show any noticeable reaction, but it did end up being red. That's a restart for him, putting Ducker in the lead for once. He didn't.
That Ducker grab was crazy. Yeah, in the middle of the hall.
That's actually insane. Just a one dart shot. This time he didn't pick up a bodyguard disguise on the gondola, so he didn't have to deal with the hospital director at all. Now needs a chef. Might just go the easy way of grabbing one over here, but looks of things. Or and it's probably just gonna go do the soda skill first.
Pretty lengthy kill. Look up Scalpel as well while they're down here. I'm sure they'll remember that.
Yeah. I couldn't even exactly tell you where the scalpel is, because I feel like it's just among the items that you pick up along the way anyways. You just press F on everything that pops up, and eventually you'll end up with a scalpel as well. I think it was right there on the table behind him, though.
Accidentally brings the fire poker all the way over to Yuki.
He looked at his inventory. I think he remembered now. Yeah. The cam shake.
The universal language of real-life players.
Yep, there it is. But I mean, he's gonna go back here anyways to go upstairs for the electro.
And Osh managed to pull off the triple knockout on Yuki this time. Does have to hide his body because it's very sketchy opening that door.
Stone red, but I assume that's just from Yuki seeing things. At least I hope so. Alright, Ducker, first stage of the electrocution kill. Overriding the procedure. And OhShitMan actually using nice ability of the portman disguise. You can enter the hospital area legally. You're apparently trespassing in the hallway, but not around here anymore, because he is, well, a patient here, and you do have the mission story where you have the appointment. But that's a nice way of getting in.
That was close for Osh with that whoosh, but gets the knockout in time. Ducker's flying through it. Pretty much just a run back to their already isolated Yuki now with the scalpel.
Still gotta grab a chef disguise along the way.
True, which can be a bit of a mess. That kitchen is a bit scary with those. You have that one guy coming up and down the stairs, a lot of turning people, so.
True. First thing that came to mind for me actually are the chefs near the sushi area. You have the lure out back. That's certainly an option. But this one's definitely much more often used. Alternatively, okay, he has a blue egg. That definitely does make things a bit easier. Not sure if you can get both with it, but... Oh, seems like he did. Oh no, actually just the one, but you can KO the other one. Should be fine.
Yeah, should be safe there, and yeah, they're probably going to get out of here before anybody can even try.
And yeah, after a bit of initial troubles, Ducker seems to be the first one to pull the spin off. Osh just did the Soda's kill. Ticked off now, but on the other side, Ducker has just exited and will even out the scoreline 2 for 2.
Yeah, close one, but a couple of that big rip at the beginning, I think, cost Osh. That bathroom ISO not working. Would have been very close otherwise, that minute.
That's true, yeah. I mean, Osh is not that far from finishing either. Still needs what Ducker needed a minute ago, the chef disguise and the kill itself, but had her isolated, so yeah. Would have been a close one, but now we have a tight scoreline going into map 3, which is Chongqing. We would have seen this map regardless of whether we'd have a tight scoreline or not, since we do play all 3 maps on the group stages. All points are important, especially for these 2 players. This is OhShitMan's 3rd match. He's currently on 8 points before that. Definitely fighting for advancement to the knockout stage. Ducker also only played 1 match. This is his 2nd ever, and he's on 2 points. He lost his first group stage match to Quatility, 4-2, so only 2 points to his name so far. Hoping to make it a couple more after this match.
Yeah, very nice record from Ducker. Only 12 seconds away from the record, which is held by Moo.
A very good one. I wonder, actually, if that was a previous record, but it doesn't look like it. It would have been up until a couple months ago. 251 was actually the record by Fanium, put up sometime 2 years ago already at this point, so I assume Ducker has gotten his 521 after the record got lowered. It's 251, not 521, wrong way around. After the record got lowered to 239. But yeah, pretty good time. Also, then impressive scoreline, 970. Definitely has the experience. Osh no stranger to this map either, though. 5-3-0, 8 plays in total. Both on a positive win rate. And both will retain it after this match, regardless of who wins this.
Yeah, very important important map. Like we were saying earlier, they both took their home map, but the decider really does help with the tiebreakers in your group. Those extra little points against your opponent. You need to have a few wins.
Absolutely. I don't know the exact order of the tiebreakers this time around, but I can assume that head-to-head score amongst the tied players is in there. So winning matches, getting points is one thing, but also winning matches also almost equally as important. And yeah, first tiebreaker is actually the head-to-head record. Second tiebreaker is all the amount of matches won, and then afterwards we'll play a decider match. Has happened in the past. Let's see if it will happen this year. But first, we will see what happens on this Chongqing spin. What have we got?
Tanto knife as the dumpling cook, and Imogen Royce shotgun as the perfect test subject.
This is quite a nicely flowing spin, I want to say. You start as a dumpling cook, you go up to Hush, the Tanto's right there, you get the kill, you take the perfect test subject, and then you make your way down to the ICA facility to take out Imogen.
Yeah, and I was going to say the recipe, I think, for success in this, actually, we see with Ducker, this is going to be fun. Osh is after smuggling apartment, so he's going to grab it on the way up, but Ducker is going to grab his smuggling arcade and then go up the stairs, I imagine. So they're going to kind of go different directions, but meet up fairly soon.
True, and interesting part even is Ducker doesn't necessarily need his smuggle. He smuggled a Tanto. I'm not sure what Osh smuggled actually, but the Tanto's right there next to Hush. You don't even need to get the smuggle or smuggle it in this one to.
Oh wow, I didn't know that he smuggled in the Tanto.
He did smuggle in the Tanto, so I assume he's unaware of the Tanto literally being right next to him over there.
Not even that he's unaware of the Tanto, he's clearly aware of a shotgun that I'm not recollecting right now.
That's true. I think there's some in the security center, though, of the facility. Surely there's like a shotgun laying on the table somewhere. Or he just has it. Wait.
Oh, never mind.
Or I might have missed some part of the spin, actually. Yeah, okay.
Even then, that would have been crazy. I would love to have seen what shotgun they grabbed, because there probably is a chance for them to do that. Lovely triple shot. I love getting up the arcade way like this.
Indeed. Don't know what Osh smuggled, but Osh left his briefcase already. I hope he took out whatever he had in there.
So good point. Maybe the only thing I could imagine was the small shotgun, the kind of makeshift ones that you can just hide in your pocket.
Yeah, the sawed-off ones.
Yeah.
But that's loud. I certainly hope neither of the players are going to use that. Ducker has his own. Not sure what Osh has. What players up there?
Osh didn't take it out. Ooh. Also, that's unfortunate. The new lock-ons with this game are abysmal. That's actually just a game issue. Just went true Mogwai.
Yeah, that was very unlucky. Ducker did bring the Tanto in, I believe, but in a loadout slot? I didn't know that was possible, but apparently it is, because I didn't see him enter this room to grab it earlier, and he's already gotten the kill.
Oh,
wow. So I wasn't wrong about seeing the Tanto in the planning screen, I just saw it in the wrong slot.
Looking good for Ducker now. Although they have their briefcase. Every time I think they don't have their briefcase, they have it somewhere next to them, like a little companion.
Right there, Osh again leaves his briefcase before vaulting here, so I assume they're gonna make their way back there to fetch it eventually.
Yeah, that's surprising. Like, I wonder why they're not bringing it with them, because they're gonna have to go back down that way.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily the way you'd want to get back down after doing Hush going for Imogen.
Yeah, it gives you a bit of difficulty getting back in, because you gotta go through the restaurant. I guess you can catch her from behind that way, but meanwhile, Ducker's just flying through this.
Yeah, absolutely. Just this bullet impact nose on the guard. Doesn't seem to be an issue though.
No. Scary.
But he even has, I think he even has time. Yeah, he easily has time to catch her downstairs, which seems what he's doing. So Ducker is going to be out within the next minute.
Yeah, looking good for Ducker. Nice shot to turn the guard around. Hopefully the work lady isn't there yet.
Ducker speeding this up even further. So Imogen falls down there even, but her screen didn't alert anyone, it seems.
Lovely.
Scan and the exit. 4 minutes 24 seconds for Ducker. And by the looks of things, a 2-4 match win for him, and 4 very important points picked up by him. Very, very nicely done.
Yeah, very well played by Ducker there. Like the approach. Yeah, it does take the win against Osh, which is going to be very nice going into these group standings.
Absolutely. Let's have a look at them real quick. This was a Group E match, as you can see in the title, and has this has not updated yet, I believe. Let me quickly check. Yeah, it should be just a refresh away. There we have it. Ducker on 6 points now, Osh on 10, but Ducker is only on 2 matches while Osh is on 3 already. So everything still open in this group. Ducker, definitely someone, one of the favorites to advance from this group, I want to say. But currently in the lower 3. So we'll need to get some points on the board in the next matches to climb out and snatch the advancement to the group's knockout stage. And Osh is still pretty strong looking on those 10 points though. But as we said, everything is open.
This is going to be a very tight looking group, at least for the top like 2 or 3. Yeah, top 2, top 3. It's really hard to tell because there's a few matches missing, but fairly good teamed up opponents. It's going to be a good group.
Absolutely. I think half the time for the group stage has elapsed by now, but not half the matches have been played, so we'll have a very busy second half of the group stage, which is going to continue in just over 30 minutes from now. We will see the Reaper 47 face off against Elf on Paris and Berlin, and a third map that's not shown. And simultaneously, Chris X3 is going to face off against Magic Dave 94 on Berlin and Paris for a change. Also no Shoutcast there yet, but I'm sure we'll find casters in the meantime. And last match for today is going to be Dynamos versus Pigiero on Mendoza and Dartmoor, casted by myself again. Then we have another couple matches tomorrow, and as we can see, 38 additionally scheduled matches that do not fit on this page. The backlog of matches is quite long already, and it's only going to get bigger. So check hitmaps.com if you want the full list, or just stick around the Discord to get notified when the matches do go live. Yeah, any final thoughts on the match? Oh, Ops.
Easy mistake.
I was getting confused during the match already, because we have had Osh playing and Ops is with me here. It's not easy.
Especially with our names changing by single letters because of the group.
Yes.
It's not helping anybody. But yeah, just really good match. Yeah, 2 equally prepared players, and yeah, I'm glad that they both got to showcase their like approaches, and it was close, and we got a lot of deviation, especially in that Chong. So it's always nice to see players of different skill levels just apply what they know. But yeah, just good matches so far, and I'm looking forward to this next one as well. Should be good.
Perfectly said. And yeah, at this point, I think all we have left to say is to thank you all very, very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the cast. Thanks to the 2 players for playing. Congratulations to Ducker to winning this one, and best of luck to both of them for the remainder of the group stage. Thanks to TK for adminning this match for us, and thanks to Obs for co-casting this one with me.
No problem.
And yeah,
Thank you very much.
thanks all of you for watching. We hope to see you soon in another Rule It Rivals cast. Thank you and goodbye.